Hello boys and girls, my name is White Rhino PSO, and today I am playing some more Noir Syndrome. Now, at the end of the previous video, I mentioned that I had something special planned for the beginning of December. That something special was supposed to be the game State of Decay, but when I actually sat down to try and record it, I had all kinds of difficulties doing so. So for the moment, State of Decay is off the table. I will keep trying to work on it so I can play it at a later date, but for right now I've got a whole bunch of other games I can still play. Because of that, though, I had to adjust a bunch of different scheduling, which left me with a very small gap that I decided, why not fill it with another attempt at Noir Syndrome. So I've switched back to the main detective guy, and we're still playing on normal for the moment. I think after the break, when I go to a different game and then I come back to this, I might bump it up to hard to see how poorly I do at that. So, once again, we are in our apartment. Jasper says meow. I believe there's actually a challenge badge, or whatever they call them, for talking to Jasper, a stubborn yet lovable little fellow, until he goes away. There we go. I think I upset him by talking too much. And now he's over by the door. 2 lockpicks in the bookshelf. Nothing on the bed. Nothing on the table. And nobody's out to get you for now, of course. Ralph Johnson has been murdered. And the location is the old city fort. As much as I'd like to go to the crime scene, actually, yeah, I don't think I've been to the fort yet, so why not? Old and decrepit chairs, and caked in a thick layer of dust. I found something, but all it told me is that I'm hungry. Now, if you have 20 lockpicks, you can break into here and get a whole bunch of money. I don't know if that makes the cops come after you or not, though. The clue I got is a thin brush, which tells me that it is either an artist or a chef. I don't have any suspects whatsoever, so I can't pin it on anybody. No special events and no killings happened. How many? I've got 2 lockpicks, though. Hideout, warehouse. I know the mob's down in there. Where have I not been throughout these playthroughs? Post office. Church. I'll go to the City Hotel. David King says, I think a complete search of the bank would be best. Earl Jackson tells me, Margaret Wilson gives me the creeps. Keep your eyes peeled. Tidy Lounge. Barbara Hills tells me somebody has to stop the killer. Don't worry, ma'am, I'm on it. The piano finds me a Hunt Club card, but I'm not really planning on doing anything with that. Just wasting food trying to see if anything's back there. Helen Hill says, I always thought Gene Johnson was a shady character. John Harris tells me I would keep my eyes on Ralph Johnson if I were you. And nothing in the upstairs piano. Down to 350 hunger. Oh, that was the wrong button. I'm down to 350 hunger, but I actually don't have any money. I haven't found any yet. And for whatever reason, you do not start the game with any money. Our ideal place to marvel at the ballroom. I'm gonna pick my way in there. Plenty of glasses strewn about. Nothing in the sheets. Margaret Wilson tells me, rumor has it John Harris has been up to some shady business. And Clarence Lewis says, even the criminals seem to be afraid of this killer. I found casual attire in the bathroom. I think I am going to go... There's a mouse up there. I'll do this floor. Nothing in the beds. Well, I just wasted a lockpick. Sadly, the hotel is one of the locations that has one of the longest get back out of the building routes in the game. No use talking to any of these people that are offering products because I have no money. Alright, we've got a public gathering at the drugstore, the mob is at the subway, and something fishy is happening at the bank. First, though, so right now we've got civilian or mobster and artist or chef. We've got two chefs, Gene Johnson and John Harris. Ralph Johnson is the first guy who died, which I don't know why people would be telling me to keep an eye on him if the case began with his death. So it would... Did it say civilian or mobster? Yeah, so right now, Gene Johnson is completely off the hook. Alright, but I'm going to the bank because somebody suggested it would be fishy, which I believe means there is... That's an exit, apparently. I'm not going to talk to them in front of the exit. Iron button, and Donald Smith tells me the diner needs to be looked at. And Richard Miller tells me it had to be Gene Hall, no doubt on my mind. So, that iron button tells me civilian or police, which means it has to be a civilian chef. Which right now, John Harris is the most likely suspect. Oh, I can go up... Okay, the exit in this place is right in the middle, and you can go upstairs, but I have no lockpicks. Lillian Adams has been murdered. Where to? The old fort again. But I am going to go to the diner because something's fishy. I have a lockpick now. 16 bucks. I'll have a ham and cheese plate. Mildred Young tells me Edward Jones is definitely one to look out for. $15 more on the table. And a bottle of rum. What does the bottle of rum tell me? Poet or chef? Well, if it's artist or chef and poet or chef, that means it's definitely a chef, and it's definitely a civilian. You know... where the hell? Taylor? You know what? I'm gonna try and squeeze in 2 cases in this one. Because I haven't been recording for too long, and it looks like I've got enough information. God damn it, Frank Wright has been murdered. The crime scene's in the bank, but the old watchtower has the culprit, supposedly. Wait, what? Do you really think I could be the killer? Oh, because she is a suspect, but she is not my wanted suspect. Here we go. John Harris, you are under arrest. New badge unlocked. I'll get to that in a minute. Sweet, I got the correct suspect and came real close to my best score. Used 3 lockpicks, spent $9 on a ham and cheese plate, and only 3 people died this time. So, the badge system is kind of like achievements. I probably mentioned that in the previous video, but now I finally have enough badges to be Detective Level 1, which means I now start with a lockpick. 3 badges to the next level. I don't know what that will give me, but you know what? Let's bump it up to hard and see what that has to offer. Good old Jasper. 12 bucks found within my bed. Makes me wonder what was going on in there. The mob is out to get me. Now what this means is mobsters will be looking to kill me. Arthur Harris has been murdered. But any mobsters in the game, I believe, will be looking to get me killed. The killer apparently did their deed in their old hideout. Nothing in the desk. Nothing in the trash. $13 in the upstairs trash, and nothing in the upstairs bed. But I did start off with a lockpick. Symbols painted from Egyptian mythology painted on the walls. Journal log 1. I have taken the name Anubis. This city will not soon forget it. Oh, that's only log 1. So the only thing I got in here was some more money. Nobody died overnight. There's suddenly a public gathering in the place I just was. Not going to the fort because that has the mob. I feel like there is somewhere... The nightclub, I'm pretty sure, is full of mobsters. Let's go to the costume shop. Selling some scrap bag for 50 bucks. John Scott tells me Henry Hill gives me the creeps. Keep your eyes peeled. I got paperwork out of that clothing. And I cannot make it into the back room. So I've got Henry Hill, who is of the mob, and paperwork that tells me civilian or police, which means it can't be somebody of the mob. And for future reference, he is a poet. Don't have enough money for him. No murders last night either. Not going to the speakeasy. Been to the diner. The sewers I don't think has much to offer. I haven't been to the mechanic shop lately. Anna Brown tells me I fear for my life while Raymond Young walks free. Chutney likes to bark, and nothing from the car. Leather gloves. Lockpick for 25 bucks. I'll pass on that. And a workbench. But I now have leather gloves. It tells me chef or driver. Raymond Young is a civilian driver. Oh, it's kind of tempting to just say the hell with it and go after him. But I would like more evidence than that. Virginia Brown has been murdered in the costume shop. Didn't I just go there? I'm going to test something out here. Ooh, leather wallet. And a thin brush. It looks like they are a artist or chef. Driver or chef, so they're definitely a chef. Also, they're definitely... Ooh, see? If I'd gone after Raymond Young, the civilian driver, he wouldn't have been the right guy, because artist or chef and chef or driver means it's definitely a chef. Which, oh, and Henry Hill has been killed while I've been faffing about, as they say. I feel starved, so I'm going to go to the diner again. The hideout sounds fishy. Come on. Ham and cheese plate. Only brings me up to hungry, though. I should have held out for the pot roast dinner. Police or mobsters? So it's definitely now a police officer. It's a police officer chef. Ooh, I thought that was a door. Alright. Nobody died overnight, but... something fishy in the hideout, but I... You know, I wonder if that door stays unlocked. It does not. Damn it. $18 in the trash. A mob favor for $37. I don't know what that means. And I don't have the money anyway. Nothing in the trash. 20 bucks in the bed. Now I've got enough money. You know what? Damn it. The mob is now neutral. Okay, so when you have somebody after you, like the mob or the police, getting a favor for them means that they no longer hate you. Which makes things easier in this game, but Eleanor Jones has been murdered in the slums. Nothing in the trash. Nothing in the bathroom. Oop, I do not have a lockpick, so I can't go through there. Nothing in the scraps. A lockpick found in the bed. Might as well check the top floor while I'm here. And nothing in the upstairs bathroom. Getting kind of low on hunger. So now I have access to this side of the slums. Postal receipt? Oh, that's just so I can go to the post office and do a delivery job. Nothing in the upstairs bathroom. An iron button in the pallets. Male fingerprints. That is one of the few times that a clue will point directly to one possible outcome. So, it's a police officer, male chef. And I've only got one suspect right now. $13 in the bathroom. Alright. I thought Eleanor Jones died the other day. I have been going... You know what, let's go to the market. I'm pretty sure there are good spots there, too. Oh, get out! Oh, you son of a bitch. So, apparently, at least in hard mode, the game can spawn hitmen, which will just start shooting randomly around the room. Well, not randomly, they'll be shooting at you. But the first shot missed and killed a vendor, I think? And then the second shot took out me, right as I was fumbling with the doorknob. I made it down to 5 days, 5 people died. I don't know if that includes me. I spent 59 bucks. Used 2 lockpicks and a real crap score. The culprit was Thomas Johnson, who I didn't even have listed as a suspect anyway. So, I'm getting close to the timer here, so I guess those 2 cases will have to do. One really short success and one not so short failure. And it wasn't the mob that killed me, it was a random civilian hitman. But anyway, as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.